In this video, you would understand if you're eligible to receive a stimulus check from the IRS as a foreign national in an F1, J1, or H1B status, and how much you can actually receive if you're indeed eligible. So the US Congress has officially passed a $900 billion economic relief package that includes a second stimulus check for most Americans, with a maximum payout of $600 per person. And if you are an international student on the F1 or J1 visa or a career professional on the H1B visa, you might be wondering if you're eligible to receive a cut of this disbursement from the IRS. The IRS defines non-US citizen taxpayers into two categories. These are resident aliens for tax purposes and non-resident aliens for tax purposes. This classification, however, is different from the definition of a resident and non-resident as used in US immigration law and must not be confused. A resident alien's income is generally taxed in the same way as a US citizen. Simply put, if you're not a US citizen, you are considered a non-resident alien, unless you meet one of two tests in the calendar year between January 1st to December 31st. The first test is the green card test, and it applies if you're admitted into the US as a lawful permanent resident or you change your status into a lawful permanent resident status while in the US. And the second test is a substantial presence test, which uses a numerical formula to determine the number of days you've been present in the United States. You can find the link in the description section below to the IRS website that discusses in detail how to determine if you indeed meet the substantial presence test. Now, generally, international students who've been in the US for more than 5 calendar years on an F or J visa status are automatically considered resident aliens for tax purposes. Therefore, as a foreign national on an F1, J1, or H1B non-immigrant status, you would be eligible to receive the second stimulus check if you meet 1. The substantial presence test, and 2. You filed your 2019 tax return before the deadline of July 15th of 2020. In this 2019 tax return, your adjusted gross income must fall under the following amounts in order to receive the second stimulus check: less than $87,000 as an individual taxpayer, or it must be less than $174,000 as someone who filed jointly, or it must be less than $124,500 as someone who filed his tax return as the head of household. Now, individuals who filed a 2019 tax return as a single filer with an adjusted gross income less than $75,000 will be eligible for the full amount of the second stimulus check of $600, while individuals with more than $75,000 but less than $87,000 will be eligible for a second stimulus check less than $600. The second stimulus check will also provide a maximum of $600 for every qualifying dependent child under the age of 17. However, note that each dependent child will get what you get as a tax filer. For example, if you get a stimulus check of $250, then each of your dependent children will get a stimulus check of $250. I hope this video answers this burning question that you might have as a non-immigrant on an H1B, F1, or J1 visa. Comment down below if you have any questions about this topic. Like and share the video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're meeting us for the first time. Thanks for watching.